Hello friends, in today's maths video, we are going to learn about homogeneous equation from coordinate chapter. Alright, so here you can see the question. I have brought one question related to the homogeneous equation. So you can see that equation is 2x square plus 7xy plus 3y square equals to 0. So you can see the equation has been given, and using these equations, various questions have been asked in the given questions. So you can see what have been asked. So basically this equation has been given and you have been asked to find the point of intersection, find the angles, also check are they perpendicular or parallel. So there are four questions we have to deal with, we can deal with from the same given equation, and that is homogeneous equation. So how to deal with, how to learn everything from this single equation, today I'm going to teach you everything from this video. So keep on staying, so stay tuned with my video, you'll be learning so many things from today's video. So let me start. So here what you have to do in the beginning is, so our first target in this question is we are going to find the point of intersection. Okay, so let me write the title, point of intersection. So first we are going to deal with this question. So remember, so whenever you are asked to find the point of intersection, means you are asked to separate the two equations. So normally that kind of question is also separately asked in some cases, like you will be given one homogeneous equation, and from that homogeneous equation you are asked to find the two equation. That means this question is also similar to that one. So to find the point of intersection, first we need to find the two equation that is hidden behind this homogeneous equation. So let me begin. So point of intersection means the given equation is 2x square plus 7xy plus 3y square equals to 0. Okay friends, so what we have to do with this question is, now you have to know that factorization which you might have already studied in your junior level, like that is sum and product rule. So we can apply the rule of sum and product rule to factorize this equation and we can get the two equations. So now to do that, first you need to understand what is the coefficient of this entire equation is. To know the coefficient, you have to multiply the extremes of this x square and y square. So that is 2 3 is 6. So our coefficient right now is 6. Now this 6 has to be broken into two numbers according to this middle term. So and that is positive 6. So from addition that has to come 7, and from the multiplication that has to come this 6, and that is definitely 6 1 is 6. So you can see 6 1 is 6 also it becomes, and 6 plus 1 can be made as 7 also. So this is the perfect choice right now. So 2x square plus, you can write xy and bracket 6 plus 1 plus 3y square. So this is the basic rules of factorization. So I have not explained so much about this. And then after that 6xy plus xy plus 3y square equals to 0, and then separate these four terms into two terms, and inside every two terms there will be something common, and that is, in case of number I can see 2 is the common, in case of alphabet x is the common. So here you can write x, 2 3 is 6, so this is 3y, and in this side there is no common between any numbers, only the alphabet is common, and that is y alone. So again here you will get 3y. That means you are doing right. If your this thing and this thing is coming same, that means you are not in the mistake side. So now it is x plus 3y, 2x plus y is equals to 0 is the final factorization process. And from here you can know, now we have two equations. The two equations are x plus 3y equals to 0 is equation 1, and 2x plus y equals to 0 is equation 2. But remember, this question has not asked you to find the equations, instead they have asked you to find the point of intersection. However, the finding the equations, two equations are the mandatory. So we have already done it. Now let me solve these two equations and we'll get our answer. So now you can see equation 1 and equation 2 are little bit solvable, but we cannot see anything reducible. I like to apply the elimination rule. So you can see equation 1 and equation 2, if I choose this x terms to cancel, this x and 2 is not matching. So we can multiply the equation 1 with 2, then you will be getting when you, and then your equation 1 when you rewrite, you will get 2x plus 6y is equals to 0. Okay, now this is your new equation 1. Okay, you can write here new. Why it is new? Because we have multiplied the entire equation. And why did we multiply it with 2? Because we want to match with the equation 2 x coefficient. So that's why now it's matching also. Now I'm writing equation 2 at the downside, and that is as it is without making any changes. Now I want to eliminate, but still it is not eliminatable. So what I have to do is I have to change the sign. If I make this plus into minus, then it is reducible. Similarly, if I change this sign, then entire equation sign has to be changed. This also become minus, this also become minus. This 2x is cancelled, and 6y minus y is 5y equals to 0. So your value of y is going to come as 5y equals to 0. That means y equals to 0. Also put y equals to 0 in equation. Okay, I like to keep it in equation 1. So our equation 1 is x plus 3y equals to 0. So what you will get is x plus 3 into 0 equals to 0. So x plus 0 equals to 0. So x is equals to 0. So therefore point of intersection is 0 comma 0. Okay, so this is a very rare coincidence. So 0 comma 0, some number also might have come, but right now it's 0 to 0. So this is the answer. So this is what it is. So now our second question in the same question is we are supposed to find the angle between them. So now our number 2 is finding the angles. Now let me tell you, finding the angles. So how to find the angles when homogeneous equation is given. So this is your homogeneous equation. What you have to do is, so there is one special format of the homogeneous equation, and that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equals to 0. So this is actually the format of homogeneous equation. Okay, so it's the standard format, and so from this standard format you have to compare your equation with this standard format. What you will get, we will get a is equals to, in place of a there is 2, right? So but in place of h, what is there? So there is 2h, and that is 7. You can see xy is similar, that's why they are reduced, but 2h equals to 7. Yes, so in place of 2h there is 7. So what is the value of h? It is 7 by 2. Okay, one thing I'm not revealing, what, why am I doing this? So I need to find abh. Okay, so abh is very important while finding the angle. So why it is important? Because later on I'm going to reveal the formula, so stay tuned with me. So b is equals to 3. So in this way we have all the values here. So a is 2, h is 7 by 2, and b is 3 by 2. So now to find the angle we have one special formula. Now this is the most important point here. So tan theta is equals to plus minus 2 root under h square minus ab by a plus b. So for this, because of this formula we were required to find ab. That's why ab was I did not tell you that time. Now I'm telling you why ab is very important. Okay, now from here onwards what you have to do is, so in place of h square I have to keep 7 by 2 whole square, and ab means 2 into 3, and downside this 2 plus 3. Okay, because 2 plus 3, and so plus minus 2 root under, so 49 by 9 minus 6 divided by 5. Okay, so 7 7s are 49 and 3 3s are 9. Okay, that is not 9, that is 2 2s are 4. So now we have to solve entire things, and what you will be getting is root under 49 minus 6 4 is 24 by 4, and downside it is 5. So you will be getting plus minus 2. Okay, so 25 by 4. You can see here the square root number has come inside the square root thing. The square root number has come. That means it's a mostly designed question. So you can get 5 by 2 from that side, and you can see 5 is denominator. See, 25 by 4 becomes 5 by 2 because it's the square root of 5 and 2. So root is also already cancelled, so we can cancel 2 by 2 also, and then 5 by 5 also. So finally you have got tan theta is equals to plus minus 1. Okay, so here you can see at this point again one important thing you have to notice is there is two signs, so you have to do 2 times, taking plus and taking minus. Okay, so tan theta will separate with positive 1, and tan theta will separate with negative 1. So tan theta in this side becomes tan 45 degree, So theta equals to 45 degree in this side. In this side, tan theta is equals to, okay, which tan value makes minus 1? It is 135, I guess. Yeah, that's boring. And that is theta is equals to 135 degree. So this angle thing has to be done in this way. All right. Okay, now our third question, to check perpendicular, to check either the equations are perpendicular or not, you have to check one condition, and that is a plus b equals to 0. So if your this condition satisfied, then our things are perpendicular, and if this does not satisfy, it's not perpendicular. Okay, this is for perpendicular. In case of perpendicular, now let me check. So what was the value of our a in the question? It was 2 and b was 3, and both the value is not getting satisfied. You can see 5 equals to 0, so it is not, hence it is not perpendicular. Okay, now to check parallel again, to test or to check, you can write, so parallel, you have to satisfy this condition, and I guess again this won't satisfy. If satisfy, we can say it parallel. So what was our h square? So it was 7 by 2 whole square, and AB is 2 into 3. So 49 by 4 is definitely not equal to 6, right? So again, it is not parallel. Okay, so I choose this question to explain this only. You will be given separate questions to explain all those things. The question will be designed according to that, but in this situation, to if you are asked, you can apply this formula to check parallel or perpendicular. So only for the explanation purpose, this was explained here, but I guess you have already understood how to check perpendicular thing also and parallel thing also. So this was all about today's video. I hope you have understood clearly, and if you have not understood, then you can comment me in my YouTube channel, and also please subscribe my channel. And finally, thanks for watching today's video.